Well, how are you feeling
The
now?
momentum is changing.
So
I've been positive this whole time.
we just started the second quarter. The Chiefs were down 24-0, but luckily they just scored a touchdown. So now it's going to be 24-7 after they make the extra point. If they make the extra point. But things were not looking good. You know what the turning point was? When I put my Chiefs shirt on.
I told you over and over the whole first half to put your Chiefs shirt on. And look what happened.
You're welcome.
And I actually got Bear up from his nap a little early so that I could get him in his Chiefs shirt too.
She's kidding. He was actually awake.
I think the last time we vlogged was when the Chiefs...
yeah, you need to go through your range of emotions.
It was before the Chiefs scored 41 points unanswered. I felt like that was going to happen. I just had a good feeling about the game. Brad was really... He did not have a good outlook. I kept saying...
Did we talk about how it was my shirt that changed the momentum of the entire game?
Who made you put this on?
Myself.
No. Well, he wouldn't do it for me. And then Lendl came out and I was like... Well, I got her up from her nap and I'm like, you need to put Chiefs stuff on right now. So she was all excited. All excited about putting Chiefs stuff on. She wanted to put Chiefs stuff on her baby. We got some really cute pictures of the kids in their Chiefs gear. We'll put that right here. And then Lendl was insistent upon you having a Chiefs t-shirt on. So ultimately everybody in the family was in Chiefs gear. The momentum shifted. The Chiefs won.
Look at the shoes that Bear.
And now,
You wanna put those on?
if they lose the next game, it's on my birthday weekend, which is usually what happens, but that's okay. So phase 3 of decluttering is the kids' toys. We have everything pulled out. I'm trying to categorize things by trucks, baby dolls, stuffed animals, puzzles, and so forth. Put them all together in their category, but also like visualize how many trucks we have. I've gotten rid of a lot of them. Brad was pretty insistent upon having at least some toys that we put out in the garage and rotate back in. Bear, those are so cute, buddy. Did they hurt your feet?
Do you remember talking about how we were not going to be the parents that have all these toys?
I don't want to be. We just accumulate them somehow. So anyway, it's okay to have more toys than you use at the time and do the rotation thing. It just can get excessive pretty quickly, especially with twins and then a third, and then kids that have their birthday really close to Christmas time. They have a lot of people in their lives that love them very much and would like to gift them things, and I totally get that. We're just trying to keep it manageable. So, and then in Bear's room we have all of our food. See, this is what happens. Literally, all of this stuff was organized. This was organized into a basket. The food was organized into a basket. And I think it is a toddler's job to, what's the word, entropy? To scatter everything. And what ultimately happens is they'll each grab a couple of pieces of the food, walk out here with it, and then just set it wherever. And so before you know it, we have food in every room of the house. Fake food, obviously. And like a half of a chicken bone is worthless when it's in the living room with no other food. One magnetile in the bathroom is worthless when all the other magnetiles are somewhere else. So it's all about like keeping these things together. One thing that I am definitely going to do, especially with the puzzles, is keep all of the puzzles in a basket out of reach of the kids, so that when they want to do a puzzle, we bring a puzzle down, we do the puzzle, play with the puzzle, and then put the puzzle back away, so that we don't have random puzzle pieces everywhere. How many times can I say puzzle?
Puzzle.
Puzzle. Your hair looks really cute.
No.
It was just my phone, no worries. Should we do an update on baby Eloise's nursery? We've had a lot of questions. When are we doing the nursery reveal?
This weekend?
This weekend it is.
Alright.
Alright, this weekend.
Happy Monday! Just got home from work. We did some grocery shopping online, and
It's seeping through the cloth onto my fingers.
what is that?
I think it's a spaghetti squash.
Oh.
Why is it making my mouth water?
Should we eat it tonight?
I was just asking Brad if we should try to salvage it. We could cut it up into pieces and like put it into a soup. Bear, only on the paper. Good job. Only color on the paper. Only on here. Only on the paper. Good job. Here's his body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. Spiders have 8 legs. They're in a arachnopod.
Lyndall, Brad, Bear, Eloise is over there. From the future here. I thought I'd stop this vlog, show you this butcher paper. So I got this on Amazon. I got it for smoking my meat. That sounds dirty. I got it for smoking meat.
Dirty.
Yeah, that sounds dirty. On Amazon for, I don't know, like $11, and it's this huge roll, and it works perfect just using painter's tape and taping it to the floor and then drawing on it. So I'll link it below. Okay, back to the vlog. Lyndall, whose paper is it?
Bears.
That's right, Lyndall and Bears. Here we go. Editing.
Good morning. So I just dropped Rusty off at the vet. He just has to get some blood work done. He has seizures, so he's on a medication called phenobarbital. He has been for 5 years, maybe more than that. And they're really good. It's really good at controlling his seizures, but he has to periodically have his levels of phenobarbital checked. So they didn't have an appointment in time for us. Like, we needed a refill sooner than they had an appointment to check his levels. So they had to do like this drop-off scenario where we drop him off, they work him in when they can, then they call me when he's ready, which is stressing me out because he hates being in a kennel. He was actually abused as a puppy, so he just doesn't do well with being in a kennel, and I know that he's going to be put in a kennel until they can work him in. So it was tough for me. It's really strange. Like, for the past few years, it's not that Rusty's been on the back burner, but he hasn't really been like in the forefront of my mind, I guess. So just like having one-on-one time with him, taking him to the vet, reminds me of when he was my only child, so to speak. And it was, I don't know, a little bit strange. It caught me off guard that it was like sad dropping him off. So anyway, he's there. I'm gonna run around, do some errands, and then I'll come back and pick him up. So since the clip right before this where I was dropping Rusty off at the vet, I've just come home. I've nursed Eloise. She's hanging out on her bed right now, in the middle of the bed. I know she's probably gonna roll any day now, so we definitely don't put her unattended on the couch anymore or like close to the edge of the bed. She's smack dab in the middle. She's been there for about 2 minutes. I don't know why I'm explaining myself right now. Anyway, the kids are at the library with our nanny Carrie, and actually on the way home I went by Target and picked up a couple of bins that I'm gonna be using for recyclables. And I'm getting my whole family on board so that every Tuesday when I take the recycling over to the waste management place, I'm gonna just swing by their houses and pick up their recycling too and just make it easier for them. I have the time to do it on Tuesdays. It's something that makes me feel good. It's something that actually contributes to my anxiety not doing this now that I have like the mindfulness to do it. So I don't know if that makes sense. It's not like I'm adding something to my plate. It's actually helping my anxiety to be doing what I can. So anyway, I have these bins going. I just need to figure out where I'm gonna put them. And I thought that while Carrie is on her way home with the kids from the library, I would put together some lunch for them. So we have these really cute plates here from Tanya. I've just put a little bit of spinach, hummus, and peas, spinach, hummus, peas. They really like peppers. So I think I'm gonna get them a couple of peppers. And then for their protein, I guess there's some protein in the hummus, but I'll probably do some beans or maybe like an egg. And that will be their lunch for today. While they're out here eating lunch and then eventually taking a nap, Carrie will put them down for a nap, I'm gonna do some more like decluttering of our bedroom, so I can show you that. And then I actually have a massage and a facial this afternoon. It was my birthday gift from Brad. I'm so excited. I haven't had a facial I've only had one in my life, and it was probably 5 years ago. This is actually gonna be a hydrofacial. As long as they feel like that's what's best for my skin, they're gonna assess the situation when I get there. So, and then I have like it's a 60-minute Swedish massage after that. I changed it from a 30 to a 60 because it's only $15 more for another 30 minutes, and they're like 60 minutes never even feels like enough. So it's gonna be a great day. Hi, baby Eloise. Are you hanging out with your friend Iris? Oh, that's so good. Hey, Iris. Baby Eloise. Are you getting close to being ready for a nappy? Oh, where's your smile? That was almost a pout. Her pout is absolutely heartbreaking. Are you about ready for a nappy? Yeah. Quick update on my milk supply. I don't feel like I've talked about that since she was just a few weeks old. It has leveled out quite a bit, except for in the morning I still, like when I nurse her first off, I usually get an extra 4 ounces on the other side. And then occasionally I have to Haka like the next couple of feedings, but then after that, if I don't have to Haka, I don't. But she rarely eats from both sides. Right? Sometimes you do, and then she usually spits up like she got too much. So it's just really interesting though at work. I don't know if it's because I'm using the LV pump now and it's different, but I'm getting more milk at work than I did when I was nursing the twins. It also may have to do with the fact that they were 6 months old when I went back to work, so they were eating some solids at that point and maybe their milk consumption was going down. I'm not sure. But I make a lot of milk, don't I? You do not hurt for milk. Oh. Is she awake?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, baby Eloise. Hi. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Lyndall. Oh, I don't think you turned it off. You want to try again?
Yay!
There you go. Yay.
What is it?
It's baby Eloise.
Baby, wait.
Hi, baby Eloise.
Wait.
So what did you guys do this morning, Lyndall? Lyndall, what did you do this morning with Carrie?
Baby.
Bear, what did you do with Carrie?
Library.
You went to the library? Did you read a book? Did you read a book at the library? Bear? Did you read a book? Oh, see you later. Rusty, say hey. How you feeling, bud? How are you feeling? So he's all up to date. Everything looks good. All of his levels are good. He actually lost 14 pounds, which they were a little bit concerned about. But the last time he was here was actually a year and a half ago. I don't know how we ended up escaping without getting yearly checkups for his medicine, but it's been a year and a half. He's lost 14 pounds. With that said, right when he had his appointment when we first got here, we had just moved back from South Carolina, which the twins were 6 months old. We lived in a house that we couldn't just let him run free, so we had to take him for walks. We didn't have a whole lot of time to do that. So he was probably at his heaviest right when we moved here, and it was not healthy for him. It was not a good weight. He was like, his joints were hurting. It was obvious that he had too much pressure on his elbows. Since we've moved here, he's able to run free in the woods. He's lost a lot of weight, but it's over the course of a year and a half, and he needed to. So I think he's actually at a good weight now. I talked with the vet, and she said that he looks really good. He doesn't look too thin. A lot of people were concerned, like our family was concerned because he was looking a lot thinner, but honestly, I think it's a lot better this way. So because of that, his phenobarbital levels were actually, they were good, but she said we could reduce his dose since he's lost weight, but since he's not having any seizures and he's not in like a toxic range, I think we're gonna keep everything the same. Right, bud? I think he's laying down back there. So, all is well with Rusty. Oh my goodness, what a day. So I am at the medical spa for my birthday spa treatment that Brad got me. I'm sitting in the car right now pumping because when I briefly stopped back home to drop Rusty off, Eloise was sleeping, and so I didn't get to feed her, so I have to pump now. I left with just like barely enough time to, I managed to get the oil changed in the van, which has needed to be done for like weeks, and so I did that. I have 1 minute until my appointment time starts, and I'm pumping in the car to just hopefully get as empty as possible before I have both a facial and a massage. I'm so excited. Brad is texting me. So really, really excited about this. Thank you, Brad. This is a wonderful birthday present. Have I mentioned that I'm excited? I can't remember. Not bad for 5 minutes.